Get ready to challenge what you thought you knew. Don't miss an episode of the truth within the Bible. Your journey to enlightenment starts now.
Welcome back, my friends. Today we continue in Jeremiah to chapter 39. Before going forward, let's run through what happened in the last video covering chapter 38. During the siege of Jerusalem by the Babylonians, Jeremiah prophesied that those who remained in the city would die by sword, famine, or pestilence, but those who surrendered to the Chaldeans would live. Jeremiah was accused of weakening the people's resolve by the princes. Weak King Zedekiah allowed them to cast Jeremiah into a muddy dungeon, cistern, with no water, where he sank in the mire, intending for him to die. An Ethiopian eunuch, after pleading with King Zedekiah to save Jeremiah, so Zedekiah commanded the eunuch to rescue Jeremiah. With 30 men, using ropes and old rags for padding, they drew Jeremiah out, and he remained in the court of the prison. Jeremiah urged the king to surrender, promising safety for him and the city if he obeyed the Lord, but destruction, including the king's family taken captive, if he refused. Jeremiah warned of dire consequences. Zedekiah feared the princes and made Jeremiah swear secrecy about their talk. When questioned later, Jeremiah followed the king's instructions, and no one discovered the truth. He stayed in the prison court until Jerusalem fell. I know that was a longer recap than normal, but this next chapter picks up right there, just a little while later. So I wanted to make sure we remembered what had transpired. So without further ado, let's continue in Jeremiah chapter 39, verse 1.
In the 9th year of Zedekiah, king of Judah, in the 10th month, came Nebuchadrezzar, king of Babylon, and all his army against Jerusalem, and they besieged it.
Verse 2.
And in the 11th year of Zedekiah, in the 4th month, the 9th day of the month, the city was broken up.
Verse 3.
And all the princes of the king of Babylon came in, and sat in the middle gate, even Nergal-Sharezer, Samgar-Nebo, Sarsekim, Rabsaris, Nergal-Sharezer, Rabmag, with all the residue of the princes of the king of Babylon.
Verse 4.
And it came to pass that when Zedekiah, the king of Judah, saw them, and all the men of war, then they fled, and went forth out of the city by night, by the way of the king's garden, by the gate betwixt the two walls. And he went out the way of the plain.
He was selling out. He left his people, left the town. And like I told you, he's a wet noodle. You know how much more noble it would have been to have just surrendered, as God asked him to, than it was to run like a rabbit? There's certainly no honor in that, verse 5.
But the Chaldeans' army pursued after them, and overtook Zedekiah in the plains of Jericho. And when they had taken him, they brought him up to Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, to Riblah, in the land of Hamath, where he gave judgment upon him.
Verse 6.
Then the king of Babylon slew the sons of Zedekiah in Riblah before his eyes. Also the king of Babylon slew all the nobles of Judah.
They would have been plenty safe if they had just kept their word to the king of Babylon. But oh no, they had to lean on Pharaoh. Cursed be the man that trusts in man instead of Almighty God. So that's the reward thereof. They're all dead. Verse 7.
Moreover, he put out Zedekiah's eyes and bound him with chains to carry him to Babylon.
And to think in the last chapter he was worried about being mocked. He brings this upon his own head by refusing to listen. Verse 8.
And the Chaldeans burned the king's house and the houses of the people with fire, and brake down the walls of Jerusalem.
Just exactly as God said it would happen if he didn't obey. Verse 9.
Then Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, carried away captive into Babylon the remnant of the people that remained in the city, and those that fell away that fell to him, with the rest of the people that remained.
Those that fell away, that fell to him, means all those who tried to run. Verse 10.
But Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, left of the poor of the people, which had nothing in the land of Judah, and gave them vineyards and fields at the same time.
Those that obeyed. King of Babylon set them up, gave them vineyards and a way to live and to be prosperous. Zedekiah could have had the same treatment had he obeyed. Verse 11.
Now Nebuchadrezzar, king of Babylon, gave charge concerning Jeremiah to Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, saying,
Verse 12.
Take him, and look well to him, and do him no harm, but do unto him even as he shall say unto thee.
Whatever he desires, you will do it. Verse 13.
So Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, sent, and Nebuchadnezzar, Rabsaris, and Nergal-Sharezer, Rabmag, and all the king of Babylon's princes.
Verse 14.
Even they sent and took Jeremiah out of the court of the prison, and committed him unto Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, that he should carry him home. So he dwelt among the people.
Verse 15.
Now the word of the Lord came unto Jeremiah, while he was shut up in the court of the prison, saying,
Verse 16.
Go and speak to Ebed-melech the Ethiopian, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Behold, I will bring my words upon this city for evil, and not for good, and they shall be accomplished in that day before thee.
Verse 17.
But I will deliver thee in that day, saith the Lord, and thou shalt not be given into the hand of the men of whom thou art afraid.
God always takes care of those that help his servants. An Ethiopian, a Gentile, because he helped Jeremiah. Verse 18 to complete the chapter.
For I will surely deliver thee, and thou shalt not fall by the sword, but thy life shall be for a prey unto thee, because thou hast put thy trust in me, saith the Lord.
A prey unto thee means a gift. His life's going to be his gift because he trusted God and obeyed. Well, that was a short chapter, but we will end it there for today. Join me for the next video where we continue in Jeremiah with chapter 40. Until then, stay strong, my friends.